About to get started here. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. And the home opener is underway.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hey.
That one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. Swings and misses. 0-1. Burke measures 6 feet 6 inches, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Inside, ball 1.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
My drop. Flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Nope. Ball 1.
That's to third. To first. One gone, bottom half of the first. In the air, right side. 2 away. Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. And that will end the inning. The Windy City Showdown continues now. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch.
Nope. That's inside.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
In the dirt, and the count now 2-0. In the air, left field, a Rosarena on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
You'll one.
Ball 1.
No score here in the second. That one found hard the other way. Waves it to Bendel for the strikeout. One out man at first. Moises Ballesteros will hit next.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Arozarena pulls it in on the run. Outside
Ball
low, ball one.
Aye.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Out to short. My drop. On to first. And they get Bregman for the out. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a quick out, number one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hey. Ball, that's down.
Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Edgar Caro stands in now and watches strike one. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki on the move. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Swanson digs in. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ball one.
Foul ball there. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Two up, 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Aye.
Up and in, and that's ball one. Top of the third, no score.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
And that's the third out. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. This to third, slides for the stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna.
Fought off foul. 0-1. In the air to left center. Happ moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chase Meidroth. Swings through that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging. The Windy City Showdown continues now. Start of the fourth. Nico Hoerner now at the plate. And that misses. And that's ball one.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And a 1-1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner takes off. Montgomery trying to get to it. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. And he's out. Not able to get back to the bag safely. Michael Busch, the next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here on the south side, bottom 4, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 away.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Go ahead run on base. Munetaka Murakami digs in now. In the dirt. Murakami, 25 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Ripped to right. And he makes the catch. The throw in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back at right field. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Throws to first in time. One away here in the fifth.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bregman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Hey.
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
This looks like extra bases. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Randy Arozarena steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No question about this one. It's out of here. The 2-run shot. And up next for Chicago, Edgar Carroll.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to short. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, right fielder, number 24.
Ripped towards third. Zips it to first. Play is made. 2 out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit.
Luis Angel Acuna.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit. Pitch out, but no action.
Hey!
Again with a pitch out. Runner on the goal. And it's fouled away. Runner on the go again. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it, and that'll do it. The Windy City Showdown continues now. Ian Happ up to hit. Happ lays off.
That's inside. That's
Right
ball
now,
two.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 2-1. A Rosarena on his horse. And there's one down. New pitcher on now, Sean Newcomb.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The Cubs trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So here's Horner now. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run homer. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And now the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Miguel Vargas will hit next.
Miguel Vargas.
Hey!
Inside,
No,
just missed. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. What a stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson, righty reliever out of the pen, Grant Taylor.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Hey!
A little bloop single. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Cubbies with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. That one's in there. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Grounds one to short. My draw. Sends it to first, and they get Bregman. Back at right field, bottom of the 7th, Randy Arozarena steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground to third. Fair ball. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. Stays alive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Phil Maton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Coming on his hat. He's there to make the catch. So digging in, Braden Montgomery. And that skips in the dirt. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. And strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Luis Acuna.
Bunting for a hit. And it goes just foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Puts a bunt down. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Dansby Swanson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. My draw. Tosses to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down. And up next for Chicago, Crow Armstrong. The White Sox going with a new arm, Tyler Gilbert.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. And that is that.
the
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Brendan Donovan. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brings it in, and there's one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 in this one.
second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Swing and a ball popped up. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down. This one popped up. Horner has a beat on it. And that's the inning. Back here on the south side. We go to the 9th. Nico Horner now at the plate. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Nope, that's a ball.
This looks like extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty much a model swing. On that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. And now the batter is Carson. Greg Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Michael Conforto. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Just missed.
the last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runner edges away at second. Upstairs. And a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and two. That one just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Next is the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros. Hard hit right side. And this game is over.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.